Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. I didn't realise until I was swatching the polishes for this video how much I really like orange nail polish, and I just don't feel like I've worn it much this year, so this video is really making me want to change that. I love orange nail polish, it just cheers me up. They're not the most famous 5 oranges, and I have had lots of oranges again through my collection that I've destashed that have probably been a little bit more well known, more popular, but I've had a better dupe for it. So I do actually have a couple of minis that in hindsight I wish I had I'm on the lookout for the bigger size bottles of these oranges. Anyway, let's make a start. Even though I do love orange, and I've forgotten how much I love orange, I also forgot that most orange nail polishes actually require 2 to 3 coats, at least 2. I haven't come across a cream orange, bright orange nail polish that I'm able to get opaque in 1 coat. I don't know, I'll go back and check my other less popular oranges. But for these famous 5, the formulas are okay. Got a couple of neons to show you. I wonder if you can guess which neons they are. But they all require 2 to 3 coats, and this one is no exception. This is Orly's Orange Punch, and oh my god, this is such a bright, vivid orange. I think it's in the core line and it's been around a while. The earliest review that I could find online was back in 2010. It's got a kind of rubberized matte finish, and it's very, very bright. It's almost neon, but not quite. And I just love the finish of this polish. So this is Orly's Orange Punch. And next is a very, very famous orangey peach shade. For me, it definitely falls into the kind of orange family, orange category. This isn't the original. The original came out in the Poolside collection, 2010. It was like a summer China Glaze collection way back. And the original was much more pinky coral than this shade. I think the new formula came out in around about 2014, and it's definitely much more of a peachy neon. It's a fantastic shade. When it's dry, it's fantastic. It's not got the greatest formula. It's okay in like 2 to 3. If you've got longer nails, you may need a 3rd coat. In all of the swatches, I'm showing you just 2 coats, so you can see if you've got a shorter nail whether or not you'd be able to get away with those 2 coats. What I would say with my tip for neon nail polishes, especially when they get a bit lumpy and chalky, is just make sure that you wait in between each coat, because if you don't and it's still slightly tacky, it takes longer to do your manicure that way obviously, but if you don't wait, that's when you get, where it lifts up and it drags the layer underneath. So try to make sure that each coat is as dry as possible. This is the very popular China Glaze Flip Flop Fantasy. So this polish I have in a mini, and I've also put it through like project polishes, which are probably my most unsuccessful nail projects that I've done on YouTube. And also the thing that makes it even worse is I kind of regret some of the minis that I've put in. I don't know why I wanted to use this up at the time because it is such a fantastic orange. This is Essie Orange with the three R's in case you need to know that. It's just a beautiful kind of crelly-ish, real juicy sort of basketball shade, but it tips into slightly pumpkin shade on the nail, so it's very slightly darker on the nail. It's from the Haute in the Heat Summer Collection 2014. It's the same collection that had Ruffles and Feathers, which I also have a mini of Ruffles and Feathers. Again, it takes 2 to 3 coats, but it's just a beautiful orange. This is Essie Orange. Okay, so the other neon that I want to show you is also has been in my project polish, and there's very little of this left in this little mini, but this is the popular Mayhem Mentality, and the reason that this is popular is because it's such a super eye scorching neon. It's really, really super bright. I've not put the neon polishes over a white just so you can see how bright they are. My camera is trying to pick this up, but it's just bright, very, very bright. This is from the Summer 2013 Mashup collection, and this is the same collection that had Sparkling Garbage. There's a couple of other, there's like a quite a popular blue as well from that collection. Again, this one takes 2 coats rather than 3. It dries matte, and the reason I love this is because when I very first wore this polish, I actually had just bought a pair of trainers that were exactly the same, bright, super bright neon orange kind of highlight shade. And yeah, I absolutely love this. I'm definitely going to pick up a bigger bottle if I ever come across one. Orly's Mayhem Mentality. And finally, probably one of the most popular burnt orange shades. Certainly in the last couple of years, this came out in the fall 2016 Kimonova collection, and this is Essie's Playing Coy. I do have a UK indie dupe for this, which is Mesmerist Lacquer Conkers, which is just fantastic in one coat. This one, it requires 2 coats. For me, I always get confused when I get these Essie skinny brushes. I don't have many Essies in my collection with the skinny brushes, but this one does have the tiny thin brush, and in the swatching you'll see I just basically didn't pick up enough polish on the first coat. But the second coat is okay. That it kind of is still a little bit patchy though, to be honest with you. So for me, it's not the greatest formula, but it's a very, very popular autumn shade, and it just looks absolutely beautiful on the nail. So this is Essie playing coy. So there we go, that's my famous 5 orange nail polishes. Like I said, they're not the most famous 5. Let me know which popular orange polishes you have in your collection, because this has just completely revived my love for the shade orange. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!